Just fixing my haircut.
A 90s related question, which was the big question at the time. Possibly early 2000s as well, I don't know. Oasis or Blur?
I didn't like either of them at the time. Didn't like them at the time.
No.
A lot of people at school were mad on them having haircuts.
Yeah.
I had the eyebrows.
So what was you listening to at the time then?
It was the Bon Jovi White Snake
Yeah.
stuff, yeah.
So you were still in the whole classic rock thing while everyone was all Oasis and Blur?
Yeah, when that was going off I was like going to see Bon Jovi at Wembley, stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I was in a different place to other people. And there was stuff like the Manic Street Preachers that now I enjoy some of their songs.
I don't.
But I think I had just a big hatred for those bands.
Yeah.
Because
they were ruining things.
Narrow-minded then, aren't you, kids?
Yeah.
Like, Bon Jovi for me, man.
Yeah.
It was pretty much that attitude and everything else sucked.
Yeah.
But now I can listen to them, but if I had to pick one now, it'd be Oasis.
Yeah.
I think the kids enjoy a bit of Oasis. And I like more these days, like Liam Gallagher.
Yeah.
I like him more, his attitudes and stuff.
See, I hated him back in the day. I thought, what a... can't say this word on YouTube, but
we need a bit of that now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because when we saw him on the telly recently, it was like, yeah, there's a bit of rock attitude.
Yeah, but he's quite cool now, isn't he? He seems he's not as trying to be this kind of persona like he was then. He's still there a bit, but not as overacted and hammy as it was back in the day.
Yeah, I think I could have an orange squash with him.
Yeah.
Or a shandy.
Have a chin wag with Liam.
Yeah, I think he's alright. And some of the songs are really good.
Yeah.
But at the time, as a teenage kid, I didn't like Blur.
Yeah.
I can listen to a bit of Blur as well.
It's like the Nirvana thing, isn't it? It's coming along and ruining...
But that was another one I hated, Nirvana.
Yeah.
As a kid at school, I really liked Nirvana. And I went round his house and he played me some, and it didn't click.
Yeah.
So it was only later that I listened to a bit of their stuff.
Yeah.
I was very into the rock that I was into.
Yeah, but look at the stuff you've listened to later on, like The Prodigy. Yeah. Back then you would have been, no, not listening to that. But then now you go, yeah.
Yeah, well I went to a town with a kid. And some holidays one year, and he bought the Prodigy album. What was it?
I don't know
Fat Land. I don't know which one it was.
Fat of the Land.
Yeah. Was that the one? Was that that was probably the mega one at the time? Wasn't
it? Well, I know my brother was big time into them, and I told you my stepdad used to do the whole Firestarter dance thing. Yeah. But yeah, I won't tell people of YouTube about him.
But that day I bought Queen. Made in Heaven, the single. So
that's so poor Hurley.
That says it. That's what I bought that day when he bought that album. We went to the music shops. So. But I listened to a bit of that. Like I say, we were listening to that Liam Gallagher song, weren't we?
Yeah. It's funny because Hendrix was singing an Oasis song the other day from an advert on the telly. Yeah. So it's funny how they, years later, have seen it on a NatWest advert or whatever.
But I enjoy a bit of Manic Street Preachers, you don't.
I don't.
If you tolerate this.
No, I don't tolerate it.
But yeah, I think that was my attitude then, like I said.
Yeah, but I like music that lifts you up, and makes you feel good. I don't like too much reflective, miserable, whining about things. That's why I steer away from stuff like that. That's different. People equal, that's like, it is uplifting. Yeah. Well,
you can like what you like, but don't listen to too much Slipknot to cheer your mood up.
But it kind of does though. Yeah. It kind of does though because it's the 14, 15-year-old, isn't it? Going, oh my god, life is so bad. It's terrible.
You're probably drawn to that.
Yeah.
But yes, Oasis for me, and remember, Cal, you got to roll with it. Peace.